Hello there and welcome back to the Achievement Planner. And today I'm coming to you with Botany Manor, and this game is fantastic. It's an amazing puzzle game. It is so chill, even though I'm horrible at puzzles and I had to use a guide the entire time. And by the way, I will be putting up a full guide by Aussie Gamer. It's a fantastic guide and he'll show you exactly what to do. Now, what is my plan about though? That's the question. My plan is about what missable achievements. Now, you can do story chapter select, so you can go back and actually look for the things later on, but if you want to play it in just one playthrough, what are you going to miss as you're going through without getting any spoilers from another guide, like from Aussie Gamer's guide? Unless you want that, of course, like I did. But I'm going to show you exactly what you can get without any story spoilers or at all. Yeah, any of the like puzzles and stuff. So yeah, so hopefully this will be helpful for anybody who's looking to do that on their own but not miss anything. So this game has 36 achievements for 1,000 gamer score, and I give it a 1 out of 10 difficulty because there's no combat. Usually that's why I do. I mean, all right, puzzles-wise, difficulty for me, like 5 out of 10. No, worse. I couldn't do any of them. I'm really bad at puzzles. All right, completion time 1 to 2 hours, and playthrough number 1, all achievements with this plan. You could go back and clean up, like I said. Category number 1, story achievements, 20 achievements for 640 gamer score. Yeah, well, there you go. And there are a few in here that seem missable, like the Frogger one and Who Needs a Plumber. These are things that some people might say, make sure you do this. But honestly, what you're doing is you're finding clues and then you're growing plants. That's what you're doing. I'm bad at finding clues and figuring out which ones go with which plants. But the average person, I think, can figure that out. So yeah, this is a really fun game. Category number 2, Chapter 1 achievements. I think this is a weird way I labeled everything. 5 achievements for 100 gamer score. So there are 5 chapters in this game, and each of these chapters has missable things in it. And when I say missable, I mean you'll probably get some of them anyway, but you might just not. So number 1, in the bin. Throw a flower in the bin. So when you make flowers, there is a compost bin on the side, just on the front of the table, and if you put a flower in there, if you mess up, you get an achievement. Yeah, so it's very possible you could not do that. So that's why I'm telling you. Number 2, green thumbs, 20 gamer score. These are all 20 gamer score. Grow the same plant 3 times or more. So you probably will get this too, because especially at the end, you'll see you have to make a lot of plants for one room. But yeah, so I just did that right away and got all 3. 3, take a break, sit down on a seat. So there are benches all over the place. And if you sit on a bench, you get an achievement, right? But number 4, super missable. This is take a nap. Sit on a garden bench for 1 minute or more. So make sure if you sit down, sit on it for 1 minute or more. I mean, really 1 minute, then it'll unlock. So yeah, that's what I mean by that. Like the rest of them you might actually get, like number 5, shake a locked door. You're going to do that no matter what, I'm sure. Unless you know exactly where to go. But yeah, number 4 is super missable. So make sure you don't miss those. The category, you can get a couple of those in later chapters too. Category 3, Chapter 2 achievements. 3 achievements for 60 gamer score. Number 1, piano woman, play the harpsichord. And so there's a harpsichord, which is similar to a piano, in one of the rooms in Chapter 2, and you just have to play it. Yeah, I guess people might not play it, then it becomes missable. All right, and number 2 and 3 all involve this one puzzle with this flash lamp, and you have to make the flash bulb powder. You have the flash powder and all this. So now you have to combine the chemicals to make the flash powder. I'm not going to tell you how to do that, of course, because that is one of the solutions that you have to figure out, one of the puzzles. But if you make the wrong one, so you can just pick all random stuff, put it in there, make the wrong flash lamp solution, and then put it in the machine, you'll actually blow up the machine. I mean, you could use the machine afterwards, but yeah, so that's how you get that. And then number 3, you're supposed to take a picture of the Fulgoria plant. That's all part of the story and like the puzzles. If you just take a picture of any other plant, bring it by and just put it on the thing and take a picture of it, you'll get that other achievement. Yeah. Very missable stuff. Category 4, Chapter 3 achievements. 2 achievements for 40 gamer score. Number 1, fixer upper. Fix the the staircase. Yeah, fix the staircase and go to the top of the tower. I think, to be honest, most people will get both of these naturally. But this is just something to be aware of, because the staircase, you could technically go back around the other way that you came, but you're probably going to fix the staircase. I can't imagine you won't. And then the same thing with the tower. You'll probably just go to the top of the tower. So yeah, so just make sure you do that. You're like, where's the tower? What do you mean? You'll see. Just play the game. All right. Category 4, Chapter 4 achievements, the one achievement for 20 gamer score. Number 1, flush the toilet. So yeah, another thing, when you go to this bathroom in Chapter 4, you're probably going to flush the toilet, but just in case you don't, make sure you do. Category 6, Chapter 5 achievements, 2 achievements for 40 gamer score. So this is Chapter 5. You're going to find a telegraph eventually, and what you need to do is signal SOS, and it'll show you how to do SOS with the dots and the dashes. If you're like, what's SOS? Just follow the letter thing. Make sure you do it on there before you pick it up and bring it to do the puzzle, because you're going to have to take the telegraph somewhere. All right. Number 2, flowering arranging, 20 gamer score. Place a plant on every saucer in the flower room. So it's actually towards the beginning of the game. The room is towards the beginning of the game. There's this little game, but it's probably on the video where the room is. You need to place a flower on every single saucer. And I forget how many there were, maybe like 12 or so. And so what I would do, one of the easy ones to make was the mushroom, I forget what it's called, but it's a mushroom flower. So you make the flower base, and then you go into the next room, and there's this huge tree. You just put it right in front of it. It turns into the mushroom flower. And you could do only so many of them. So you have to do. So I did those for a bunch, brought them back. Every other flower I made during the entire game, I went back and grabbed those. And then you could just make a couple others. Yeah, each actual flowering station, like where you make the flowers, only has, I think, 3 pots underneath. So just have to grab some pots and make some more flowers. But it wasn't hard to just. Who would do that like instinctually, unless they wanted to, I guess. Category 7, collectible achievements. 3 achievements for 100 gamer score. And this, inspect a duck, inspect all ducks. Each chapter has a duck. And only Chapter 5, I couldn't find it naturally. I was like, oh, that's hidden really well. So yeah, I'm probably putting on the screen like where the first one is. It's so obvious. So yeah, so just make sure you pick up every one of those. And then 3, art lover, 20 gamer score, inspect Arabella's paintings. So the only place to do this, there's in chapter, I think it was 3, there was like an easel with a half painted painting just sitting around. You just have to make sure you look at it. And then later on, for part of the story, you're going to have to go in this little room with all these paintings on the wall. Make sure you look at each one of them. And then finally, in Chapter 5, you'll see another easel with another painting just sitting around. So you have to get those 2 paintings that are half done, which I think are Chapter 3 and 5. And then the rest, I think it's Chapter 4, but you'll see it. It's part of the story. You'll have to inspect all of those. Yeah, that's how you get all those paintings. So I'm not going to tell you, any other details besides that, like where they are or anything. But yeah, that's it. That's the entire game. I hope you enjoy it. Check out Aussie Gamer's Guide if you want the actual solutions and all the puzzle solutions, so that you can actually do it if you're not good at puzzles. But if you are, hopefully this is helpful. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time on the Achievement Planner.